Shanti.
सभी को बहुत बहुत नवरात्रि के दिनों की मुबारक।
Congratulations to everyone and greetings to everyone on the
सभी
occasion of Navratri.
अपने दिव्य शक्तियाँ उनका आह्वान कर
Everybody is invoking the
वरदान की
divine
प्रार्थना
powers,
करें।
and also
किसी
you
विशेष
are
समय नहीं,
becoming
कहीं
and
भी वरदान
taking blessings.
ये खुशी
And
किसी
may you
समय
be
नहीं
an
है, हमेशा
embodiment
नहीं
of
है।
blessing and share blessing.
परंतु अगर
There is a
विचार
fruit of
द्वारा
every
निमित्त
elevated
द्वारा से
action. But
प्रवीण
if
को करें
elevated action
तो
is selfless,
समयानुसार
done with love,
आवश्यकता
and done
अनुसार
according to time
समय
at the need
अनुसार
of
ग्रहण
time,
करें
and when it's done with the
तो
feeling,
वरदान की प्राप्ति
then
होती है।
we get
और
blessings.
आजकल जीवन में
Today, at
वरदानों
this
की
time,
बहुत आवश्यकता है।
there's a lot of need
दो
for
तरीके से,
blessings.
एक तो
There are two ways. One,
वरदानों से जो विघ्न है वो दूर हों,
any obstacle
दूसरा
will be
जीवन में
taken away,
जो लक्ष्य
removed by
रखा है
blessing. And
उसको प्राप्त
secondly,
कर सकें।
whatever
किसी भी
aim that you
वरदान की
have,
बहुत ज़रूरत है।
you can attain that
तो
through
आज
blessing. And for
मैं
both these things,
आत्मा
blessings
और
are very
शक्ति के
much
संबंध के
important.
विषय में
Today, I want
कहना
to share
चाहूँगी।
with you this
आत्मा
connection and
और
relation
परमात्मा का
between
तो
the soul and
अनादि
matter.
अविनाशी
There
संबंध
is
है।
an eternal, immortal
ये
relationship
तो
between the soul and the
देहधारी के
Supreme
कारण
Soul. And it's only because of
आत्मा
coming into
परमात्मा से
body consciousness,
बिछड़ गई
the
बुद्धि
soul
योग
got
सब
separated from the
जन्य
Supreme
शरीरी
Soul
संबंधों में लग गया।
and it got attached to the
परंतु
body
संबंध
and
तो अनादि
bodily
विनाशी है।
relationship. But the relationship with the
इसी
Supreme
तरह
Soul
से
is
आत्मा
eternal and immortal.
जब
In the
पांचवें जन्म
same
के लिए
way,
सृष्टि मंच पे
when
आई है
soul comes
तो
on this
सभी
world
संसार
drama
उससे होता
stage
है।
to play the part, there is a
आत्मा का जन्म
relationship with
प्रकृति से
matter.
संबंध शुरू
In the
हुआ
beginning period, when the relationship
तो दैवी
started,
योग था,
the
योग
relationship
जो
was
है
divine. We had a
अकाल
disease
मृत्यु नहीं
free
होती।
body. There was no
सभी
untimely
संबंधों में
death.
व्यवहार में
And in all
सदा
relationship, in
प्रेम
all collection,
शांति से
connections,
व्यवहार
there
किया
was
जाता था।
love and peace,
परंतु
peaceful
जब
interactions.
आत्मा
But
प्रकृति का
when
अवतार
soul,
अर्थात जन्म फिर शरीर छोड़ा फिर दूसरा जन्म
when the soul
ये जो
takes
हम
one
जन्म मरण
birth,
के चक्र
leaves one,
में
when
आते
it
हैं
comes into the
तो
cycle of
एनोई मिक्स
birth
होती
and
है
death, slowly the
अर्थात मिश्रण
alloy
आता है।
started to get
फिर वो
mixed and
प्रज्ञायमान हुआ,
the
फिर
body
उससे
consciousness
था
started to come in, and
बुद्धि
that
योग
led to
अहंकार, ये
the
सब
arrogance
विकार
of the body, which led to the
सृष्टि
entry of all the
फिर वो
vices like
प्रकृति में
lust,
आत्मा
anger. So
आने लगी
slowly, slowly, in little,
वहाँ
little
संकल्प
percentage,
में
it started to come,
जो
and then
संकल्प थे
the
वो विकार बनने
thoughts
लगे।
started to become vicious
तो उसके
thoughts.
जो उसकी वाइब्रेशन है
And the vibrations of
उसके
that,
साथ साथ जो कर्म है,
and also the
तो जब
action
देह
associated
अभिमानी
with
में कर्म
that,
करते हैं, कर्म
and when
जन्य
we
संबंधों
do
से होते हैं,
any action with body
तो
consciousness, when we
आत्मा जब
use our
शरीर में
sense
आती है
organs with that body
तो
consciousness, we're
लोभ भी
seeing through
आएगा,
our eyes. So, with that consciousness,
आंखों
then
से
there is
देखते देखते
emergence of
इच्छाएं
greed.
भी जागृत
And
होती
as I
हैं।
see through the eyes,
तो
desires
हर कर्म
arise.
इंद्री का देखें हमने
So, check
कितने
every
कितने
sense
दुर्गुण
organ
कर्म किए,
and see what kind of
तो
action we did through them.
कईयों ने तो पाप कर्म किए, कईयों ने
Some
पुण्य
did
कर्म किए।
vicious, negative action,
क्योंकि एक
and
होता है
some did
हमारे
sinful
व्यक्तिगत जीवन
action.
में कुछ गलत करना, एक
One is
होता
to
है
do something
संबंधों
wrong
में
in our
आके,
personal life,
एक
and
होता है
something is to
व्यवहारों में
do
आना।
wrong in
तो किसी भी
business,
कर्म
in interaction
कर्म
and
के द्वारा
relationship. So, through our sense organs, in
विकार
one way
के
or the other,
आधार पर
on
कर्म
the
करते हैं,
basis of these vices,
तो
we
वो जो
kept doing
संस्कार बन
one
जाते हैं।
action or the other, and it
तो
became a sanskar.
आत्मा का अर्थात हर संकल्प का प्रभाव
So,
प्रकृति पर पड़ता है।
there is an
हर
impact of
संकल्प का
every thought on matter
वाइब्रेशन, तो एक
in the form
प्रकृति
of
है
vibration.
तत्व,
And one form of
दूसरा
matter is the
अहंकार,
five elements, which is
तीसरी
unlimited.
प्रकृति जो है
But
वो
the
मैं
first
ये शरीर
element
है।
is my own
तो आज
body.
जो संसार में इतना
Today,
रोग,
in the world, this amount of
इतनी
illness,
हमारे पास
diseases,
रिपोर्ट है,
this is the
इतनी
news we
लगातार
get to
बीमारियां
hear.
संक्रमण
This kind of disease
और
has
इंसान को साफ
rised.
सुथरू करने में भी
And
जीवन
even to settle these
का
karmic
एक बहुत
accounts
बड़ा चैलेंज
in
है।
this life, it's a big
कैसी कैसी
challenge even to
बीमारियां
settle in the
जो
the account of the body, what kind of diseases there are. Even by just listening to the name, you get disheartened. And now that kind of a situation has come because we have done many negative vikarma, negative actions through the body, through which even the elements of the world has become tamo pradhan. The body has become tamo pradhan, and also the elements of the world. So the power of the soul, the power of the mind, we have to make it in such a way that, of course, we won't be doing anything bad actions, not through our words or through our thoughts. We'll use it in the form of a lotus of all these sense organs. But when you see when somebody's in a hospital, the doctors, there's medicines, and all those things are there, and still the disease is increasing. So each and every one should increase the power of the soul, where every thought is pure and auspicious. It should be pure and it should be auspicious. That somewhere someone should be benefited. When there is good wishes and pure feelings, there is benefit. So that thought, the power that is there in each thought, it will have the power of healing. These days, I tell everyone the power of healing should be in your hands. With your own hands, we should be able to touch your body, and healing should start from that. You should be able to heal your body yourself. According to the present time, we should make only one thing as a support is the power of the soul. In the power of the soul, the relationship with Baba, there should be so much love filled in our soul and in our heart that whomever you see through that vision of soul consciousness, they should be able to experience God's love through that. So, through every sense organ and through the entire body, there will be power of healing. And when this healing power comes, so whatever accounts is there through the body, any obstacles come, any kind of disease come to the body, if we have to settle some accounts, it will come through and happens to the body. But let us keep increasing our soul power so much that basis on that soul power we move ahead, because the body, um, there there might not be disheartenment because of the disease, but on the other hand, the age is increasing. Okay, we are increasing, but Baba is making us instrument and he's using this to get his task done. However, we can only attain things from Baba only when there is that kind of a stage. If today, if my own bodiless stage, my avyakt stage, and that seed form stage is not there, no matter how much power Baba gives, the soul will not be able to experience. The soul will not be able to capture it. Therefore, Baba gives us lots and varieties of practices. And through that practice, whatever that practice is, we need to do those practice many times through the day, whether it's the five forms, whether it's the seed form, whether it's to be lost in the love of one, whether it's to be merged in the ocean of peace, even if it's for 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 3 minutes, how much ever we can, how many ever times we can, by doing that practice, we will be able to accumulate that power. To accumulate power means you'll be able to stabilize in that stage. And then from that stage, there will be stability. And because of that stability, the body and the elements will receive lot of might and power. Therefore, the from understanding the relationship between the soul and matter,
श्वास से भी
every
कनेक्ट रहना है।
thought is a
आप
lot of
श्वास लेते
connection with
हैं,
the breath. Every time
जैसा
you breathe in,
संकल्प वैसा श्वास।
as is your thought,
हमने
so
सोचा कि
is your
बहुत
breath.
डर है परिस्थिति में, डरावनी है, पर
The
आपको भी पता है
situation
कि
might be
संकल्प
very
बहुत डरावना है।
fearful, and even if your thoughts are
तो
very
क्या होता है
fearful, then what will
कि
happen
आपका
through
हार्ट
that?
के ऊपर इफेक्ट आता
It'll
है,
affect your
धड़कन बढ़ती
heart,
जाएगी।
your heart rate will increase,
और जो डर से अपने
and
शरीर की
through
जो
that
स्थिति है,
fear, the state of your
उसका
body
प्रभाव जरूर पड़ता है
has
शरीर
an
पे।
effect on the body.
लेकिन आप एकदम निडर हैं,
But if
बाबा
you're
के याद में हैं,
absolutely fearless,
तो
if
आपके
you're
शरीर में
in
बहुत
Baba's
एनर्जी रहेगी।
remembrance, there'll be a lot of energy in
नहीं
your
तो क्या हो
body.
जाता है,
Otherwise,
जब एनर्जी लो होती है, बहुत
when
तेजी
the
से
energy
चलते
is
हैं,
slow, you'll feel
हम्म,
very weak.
तो बहुत ही जैसे डाउन हो जाते हैं ना।
You'll
तो
feel
इसलिए एक
very
एक
down.
हर संकल्प को श्वास से कनेक्ट करते हुए
So, by connecting every
हमारी जो
thought with the
पूरे
breath,
शरीर की एनर्जी है,
the energy
उसको
of the
हमको
body,
स्टेबलाइज भी
will
करनी है।
we should be able to
और जैसे जैसे
stabilize ourselves. And as is the
शरीर
time,
साथ दे,
the
कैसी
body
भी
should
परिस्थिति हो शरीर
cooperate.
साथ दे,
No matter what the situation
पूरी तरह तो
is,
हम
the
अपने
body
जो
should be
दिनचर्या है
cooperative.
वो
No, for
कंफर्टेबल
us, we
बनाते
make
हैं।
our daily chart very
और ये खाना
comfortable.
भी शुद्ध पवित्र,
We
ये
keep our
कई बार
place
ऐसे
very
स्थान पे
pure and
जाते
very
हैं
clean, but sometimes we are in
जहाँ
such
पर वैसा
places
वातावरण नहीं
where
है।
that kind of an
तो उस समय
atmosphere
हमको
is not there. And at that time,
आत्मिक आत्मिक
I,
शक्ति
the
को
soul,
जागृत करके
I should emerge the
वैसे
soul
वाइब्रेशन का
power
वातावरण
and
बनाए।
create those
तो
vibration
मुझे
and
याद है कि
atmosphere. I remember
बाबा
Baba,
ब्रह्मा बाबा ऐसे तो
Brahma
कोई
Baba.
परफ्यूम वगैरह नहीं लगाते
No,
थे,
we
रोज
usually don't
वाटर
put perfume
बाबा
or
के
anything,
ऊपर हम लोग बाबा को स्प्रे करते थे, क्योंकि
but we used to
जिस
put
दिन से
rose water on
लोग
Brahma
मिलने
Baba
आते थे, जिसकी
because
अलग अलग
different kinds
परफ्यूम
of people would come to meet Baba and everybody will have different kinds
तो
of smell.
सबको उसका भी असर होता था।
So Baba would
तो
also
मुझे
get
याद है कि
affected
बाबा
through
पहले
that
पहले मैं
smell.
जब हॉस्पिटल गई
The
तो
first time
बहुत ज़्यादा
when I went to the
स्मेल करती
hospital,
थी।
no, there's a lot of smell of
तो
the
कोई कहता
medicine.
आप एक रुमाल में रोज
So
वाटर
someone
लगा
said,
करके अंदर
go
पूरा
take a
रगड़ना है,
handkerchief and put few drops of rose
तो
water
बाबा
and
लोगों के साथ
put it on your clothes
आपको भी
and
जागृति
pin
आएगी।
it up to your
मुझे
clothes,
बहुत ही अच्छा
and
लगा।
you will get the
तो ऐसी
fragrance
एक
of
घटना होती है
rose.
कि
You will not
हमारी
get the
दिशा
smell of the
बदलती है।
medicine. This is
किसी
just an
घर में भी
example. So even the fragrance,
सही होता है, कई बार प्लेन में बैठे हैं,
there's so many
कई बार क्या
situations we
होता
might
है
be sitting in
बहुत
a plane
लोग
where there are a lot of
नॉन-वेज
people.
खा रहे
They
होते हैं,
might be having
स्मेल आती है।
non-veg food, and there'll be a
तो
lot of
तो
smell
मुझे
because
याद
of
है
that.
इतनी स्ट्रांग स्मेल
Once I remember there was such
कि
strong
कहने लायक
smell
स्मेल नहीं है।
that I was not sure if I'll be able to even
तो
sit.
ठीक है, अभी थोड़ा
So then
सा
I
रोज
said,
वाटर जो है लगा
okay,
देते हैं,
I'll put a few drops of
ताकि
rose water.
आपके पास जो सुगंध है
So
उस
for the fragrance that I have, let me
तो
keep
वो
inhaling that
वातावरण में
fragrance.
किसी भी प्रकार की
So whether
परिस्थिति
it's
में
the atmosphere,
एक साधन
whatever
जरूर
kind of
अच्छा है,
atmosphere,
लेकिन
it's not
साथ में
bad to
अपनी
have a support,
शरीरिक स्थिति
but at the
हमारा
same time,
हमारे ऊपर
through the
इफेक्ट
state
डालती
of
है।
bodilessness,
कई बार बदल
that
जाता है
shouldn't affect
एनवायरनमेंट,
us. Sometimes
कई
we're
बार
able
जो
to
एनवायरनमेंट
change,
है वो
sometimes we're
प्रोड्यूस
unable
करता
to
है
change,
तो
sometimes we don't
हमको
get
कोई
what we
कंट्रोल
want.
नहीं
So
होता।
to protect
तो
ourselves, and we
थोड़ा
should
सा
protect
गहराई
ourselves.
में जाएंगे
So go to a little
कैसे
deeper on
अपनी
this,
हीलिंग पावर
how we
बढ़ाएं।
can enhance healing power within
अपने
ourselves
हाथों से अपनी आंखें
with
जब
our
बंद
own
करें
hands, with our own
तो
power.
ऐसा लगे कि
You know,
बहुत रिलीफ हो गई है।
when you kind of rub, you should feel a lot of
ये
relief through
अनुभव
that.
करने के लिए
You should be able to
अपने
experience
संकल्प
that.
शुद्ध हो,
For
साफ हो,
experiencing that, let our
और इसका
thoughts be
अभ्यास करते
pure
करते
and
शक्ति को जमा करना
auspicious. And
बहुत
with the
आवश्यक है।
practice, you'll be able to
तो
accumulate
बाबा
a
ने
lot of
मेरे लिए
powers, which
ऐसे
is very
बनाया
much needed
ये शरीर
for God's task
जो
and for our
काम
own
करे
self effort.
और हम
This
अपनी
body should
कर्मातीत
be
स्थिति को
cooperative,
प्राप्त
and
करें।
we should be able to
ओम
reach our
शांति।
karmatit stage. Om Shanti.